Hello, and welcome to Traceability TV News, your source for the latest updates on global traceability and safety concerns. I'm your host, Miriam Munyoki. As April draws to a close and our 4-part healthcare series comes to an end, we find ourselves at a turning point in both reflection and accountability. This month, we saw hope emerge from adversity and healing. We followed a journey from tragedy to standards to system transformation. As we close the circle, we reflect on the stories that shook us, celebrate the breakthroughs giving us new strength, and look forward to a future where every syringe, every tablet, every surgical tray carries with it the promise of safety. This is a call to every Kenyan, every healthcare leader, every caregiver to remind you that traceability matters, and when we get it right, we save lives. We told the story of Bidii, a hard-working father, a husband, and a man full of life and dreams. He walked into the hospital with a simple condition and walked out with medication that was never meant for him. And days later, he died. He left behind a young family and a haunting question. How does something so preventable still happen in our healthcare system? However, there was light at the end of the tunnel. We explored a world where every drug, every diagnosis, and every dose is trackable. A world where standards help prevent tragedies. But today, we ask, what comes next? Traceability is a lifeline. It begins with manufacturers embedding GS1 identifiers onto every product line, from life-saving vaccines to simple antibiotics. A single barcode holding the power of truth, what it is, where it came from, and where it's going.
Revital Healthcare PZ Limited is the Africa's leading medical device both in East and Central Africa manufacturing company based in Kilifi County. We specialize majorly in design, development, manufacturing, and supplying. We supply both locally and internationally of high-quality medical devices and IVDs, in vitro diagnostic tests kits. These include auto-disable syringes, RUP syringes, infusion sets, blood transfusion sets, among others. The IVDs include the rapid diagnostic kits, the blood collection tubes. We also do respiratory devices, among other devices. We are the only manufacturing company which is WHO pre-qualified for production of vaccine syringes in Africa. And we are committed to delivering affordable and innovative solutions to improve healthcare outcomes, particularly across low and middle income countries. At Revital Healthcare and through GS1 Kenya, we have adopted several key GS1 identifiers such as the GTIN, the GLN, SSCC, and the data matrix barcodes, obviously from GS1. The GTIN, which is the Global Trade Item Number, we use this to uniquely identify all our products at every packaging level, from the primary packaging, secondary, and tertiary packaging. The SSCC, which is the Serial Shipping Container Code, we use this code to manage and trace logistic units and improve our warehouse management. For example, during our sales with UNICEF, among other customers, international customers, we have to, and it's mandatory that SSCC code is applicable in all the shipper cartons, especially those that are being palletized in bigger numbers. The GLN, which is the Global Location Number, we use this to identify our manufacturing sites, our warehouses for RM, PM, and finished goods, and also our customers across different systems. For the GS1 data matrix barcodes, this carries essential product data that include the batch number, the expiry date, the GTIN, in a compact and scannable format. So when you use the data matrix barcode, you are able to identify which product is in the package, its batch number, some have the manufacturing and expiring date. It also has the GTIN code, the barcode, and you can easily scan it even with your phone and so on. Among other international and Kenyan standards, the GS1 Kenya standards have enabled Revitol us to meet most of our local and international traceability requirements and to significantly enhance our supply chain visibility and efficiency. They have been instrumental in streamlining our operations and also reducing the risk of errors, improve recall of procedures or whatever recall or mock recalls we might have, and fostering trust in our global partners. By aligning with GS1 standards, we have been able to meet high procurement standards of international agencies. It has also assisted us in opening up new markets and demonstrating our commitment to quality and safety of our products.
It continues with distributors, sharing live shipment data across borders. No more lost deliveries. No more expired drugs sitting forgotten in warehouses. And it grows stronger in hospitals, where barcode scans are integrated into electronic medical records. One simple scan, and a nurse can verify the right drug at the right dose for the right patient. For the patient, it changes everything. It means every pill they swallow, every injection they receive is accounted for, verified, protected. Because behind every treatment lies a network of care, visibility, and accountability.
Traceability, I'd say, is very important. I'll again use an example. Let's say, for example, I have diagnosed a patient with tuberculosis. It would really help in trying to maybe trace and maybe look at the people around where that particular patient is around. So traceability will ensure that the people who are also around are protected, or treatment is also initiated if needed.
Okay, the importance of traceability in the healthcare system. Basically, traceability is the ability to track and trace the product that we use in health facility from the point of manufacturer to a point of where the patient is. And this is so crucial in that it makes the health providing sector to provide quality to the patient, the safety of the product the patient is using, and also efficiency in the solving of the problem. In the traceability process in the supply chains, we basically provide a unique identifier to each and every product to ensure that we track, we ensure also we keep the quality, and we provide information about the product that the client is using in a health facility.
We need to have, because doctors rely very much on investigations, and there are two things: the person doing the investigation and the equipment used in the investigation. Both have to be efficient. If the equipment is defective, you will come up with the wrong result. If the person doing it is not knowledgeable enough, they will still give you wrong result. So we need to have both of them efficiently in place. Yeah.
The power of traceability is the power to save lives. But it doesn't happen by chance. It happens through collective action, through commitment, through everyone, from factory floors to pharmacy doors, stepping forward to say enough. Enough with preventable tragedies. Enough with broken trust. Enough with a system that forgets the very people it was built to protect. Because every life matters. Every Bidii deserves a better ending. Because the future of healthcare is safer, stronger, and smarter, and is within our reach. At Traceability TV, we believe traceability is more than barcodes, databases, or compliance checks. It's about people, and the integrity they show when no one is watching. Every medical supply tracked, every patient record safeguarded, every life touched. These are acts of trust. As we close April, let's remember, real transparency starts from within, in our ethics, in our care for one another, and in the future we're committed to building. From retail to agribusiness, every sector matters, and traceability is at the center of it all. Here's to a Mayfield with even more courage, clarity, and compassion. Stay informed, stay inspired. Only on Traceability TV.